Muscle and classic, and classic, muscle and classic, muscle and classic, and classic, muscle and classic, muscle and classic, and classic, muscle and classic, and classic, muscle and
every day I ride, got my top down cruising, super sport and a 36. What you see? Every day, oh yeah, every day I ride, got my top down cruising, super sport and a 36. What you see? Every day, oh yeah.
Muscle and classic, and classic, muscle and classic, muscle and classic, muscle and classic, and classic, and classic.
Family, welcome to the 5th episode of Muscle and Classic. It's your big brother E.RED, and I'm joined by my brothers, Uncle Earl, the OG, and the speed enthusiast himself, Gator. Same as every month, we have an action-packed episode for you as we head back to our home garage, Atlanta Auto Restoration, to check in with Brandon and the guys in the metal shop on a few new jobs they're working on. That's right. And this month, we bring you the street side classics, test drive of the month with yours truly, Gator, and the Guru, Car Guy Chronicles own, Tom Slow. Man, wait till you see this beautiful 66. Hey, Gator, Tom, this is drive. Bet money, I know why.
Yeah, me too. In addition, we bring you a new segment this month, Inside with Georgia Builders, as there's thousands of car, truck, and bike builders in Georgia who go unrecognized, but their work ends up places like SEMA and the biggest publications in the country.
Absolutely. So, gather the whole family around the TV, the laptop, the tablet, or the phone, and turn it all the way up. Because first off, it's everybody's favorite, Friday Night Crash. We'll be right back.
This is Jay Jones, the fitness minister, baby, and you tuned in to Muscle and Classic with my little brother, E.RED.
Hi, this is Bailey North, and you're tuned in to Muscle and Classics.
Family, it's time to go inside of Muscle and Classics home garage, Atlanta Auto Restoration, to check in with Brandon and the guys in the metal shop. Let's go inside.
Y'all back with Muscle and Classic. This Atlanta Auto Restoration. This is Brandon. I just want to let y'all know what's going on, what we got going on today. I just installed a floor pan in this 71 Camaro. I had a toe board that was a little rusty, so I had to go in and put a couple patches in. The only problem with doing this, man, when you got some rusty metal, you got to clean it so good, get all the oxidation out of the metal, so so when you go to weld it, it ain't popping, your welds don't get bubbles in them and all of that. So you got to keep it clean and cut out as much of the rust as you can, but keep the pan intact. Now, you got Duncan over here working on a 68 Camaro fender. He got to strip it down. A lot of these guys come in here with stuff that somebody else done did, and basically we got to take and break it all down to bare metal to see what's up underneath it, see if any repairs got to be done. Don't look too bad as far as metal being rusted, but we got to get all this Bondo, everything. We got to get it down to bare metal because we want it to look as clean as possible. Thank y'all for tuning in for Muscle and Classics. Y'all have a good one.
Up next, Street Side Classics Test Drive of the Month. We'll be right back.
My name is Sam Grundy, and you're tuned in to Muscle and Classics.
Welcome back to Muscle and Classics. And as always, we at the Disney World of Cars, Street Side Classics with the man himself, Tom, the car guy, the guru. Well, you guys are in luck today. Today, we're going for a test drive. That's right, this is a new segment, Street Side Classics, Test Drive of the Month. What are you riding today, Tom?
We're going to ride the 66 Chevelle. This is a regular Chevelle that has been upgraded with a 396 and a 4-speed. It also has been upgraded with coilover suspension in the front and bucket seats. A true console car. It's not a factory SS car, but I wanted to highlight a car that is a sharp car with good power. Yes, and it's also affordable. It doesn't have a $50,000 asking price like a matching numbers SS 396 Chevelle might.
Right.
So the car has the appearance and it's got the power. I just thought it would be something fun to get out and stretch legs a little bit.
Wait, I'm with you, so I'm having fun already. Hey, y'all sit back for a ride. Let's go. Nice, man.
Cold air out this morning. You can hear it chugging, trying to get going.
That's naturally aspirated, sucking in that aspirated air.
Yep.
Wow. So tell us a little bit about the Chevelle series. I'm already sold on Chevelle because that's my favorite muscle car.
Yeah, I know that.
72, my favorite muscle car. So kind of, tell us a little bit about the 66 and the options and everything this car comes with.
Yeah, sure. Well, the 66 was 66 Chevelle was fully redesigned to really get into the muscle car era, and it was the first year they had the SS 396 with the big block.
Right.
They made 325, 360, 375 horsepower. Most of them were the 325 horsepower. They did about just over 70,000.
So you was breaking down for me this the Chevelle series overall, man.
Yeah, the Chevelle is the iconic muscle car for Chevy, for those people that came of age in the late 60s to early 70s. It kind of took the place of the Bel Air. They stopped the Bel Air, started the Chevelle, and wanted to get into the muscle era. When a lot of people think of a muscle car, they think of a Chevelle, especially the SS 396.
Yes, sir.
That's why I picked this car to drive today. Because it's it's not a true SS 396. It wasn't born that way. It's a Chevelle.
Right.
But the real SS 396 is way up there in the price scale.
Yes, sir.
And in reality, when most people even bought those cars new, they were modifying them right away anyway to make more power. So, from my opinion, unless you're just a super purist that bought one brand new in '66 and wants what you had,
Right.
This is the way to go. It's got the power, it's got the look. It's a 4-speed, which I take that over automatic real SS 396.
That's right. And she rides good. The shifting boot, everything is tight. And she feeling it. She actually has a soft ride. It's not that hard.
No, not bone jarring. I don't like the hardcore pro touring cars where the suspension is like a Corvette.
Right.
That's fine if you're looking to go carve up the mountains or something. But if you want to ride and just feel some power and go through the gears, this is set up perfect.
Awesome. So, and in this price range, where would this car fall for a person that's looking for their first car? You know,
I mean, it could
add to
be-
the collection. Or
Yeah, I mean, it definitely could be something that somebody's just getting into classics might be able to do, depending on the individual. This car is $35,000 asking price, you know. So for a lot of people, you know, they might, you know, spend that type of money on a toy, whether it was you know, high-end Harley or something else like that, you know. And now they want to try to get a classic car. It's a good entry point. You know, for a lot of other people that would look at cars like this, might be somebody that already have, you know, something else in the Chevrolet family and are looking to get a Chevelle. You know, I've dealt with a lot of people that had a first-gen Camaro that, you know, they had one of those and didn't buy a Chevelle at the time, so now they want to get a Chevelle.
right.
You know, stuff like that, or guys that have a, you know, big body Impala and want to get something that's just a little bit, you know, smaller and sportier than that.
Right. So, correct me if I'm wrong, but this year, this particular Chevelle competition was the GTOs of the world, and
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, you know, Pontiac kind of, you know, out of GM was the first one to really go hardcore into the performance.
Right.
And, you know, Chevrolet wanted to get on that bandwagon. And, you know, back in those days, it wasn't like now where everything is on, you know, everything shares all the same body panels and interior. And, I mean, there was competition between even the, you know, arms of GM, between Pontiac, Oldsmobile, Buick, Chevrolet.
Right.
You know, and so they didn't want to get, you know, they were trying to one-up Pontiac, even though it was GM also. You know, so that's why they redesigned the Chevelle and put the big block in and created the SS plate on the Chevelle.
Right. That's awesome, man. Well, you know, I enjoyed this as always. This girl got some power. I like this.
You never have to twist my arm to come drive a Chevelle.
I know that's right. Well, we appreciate you taking us out, and as always, we're gonna be looking forward to this, man. You guys got so many cars in your showroom till it's just like, wow. How often do you get deliveries of cars?
Well, you know, we're real regular. You know, we'll sell and take in between 40 and 50 every month just in this location. We've got 6 locations that are all doing about the same business. So, you know, when you're looking at our website, you know, people are going to see a couple hundred new cars every month popping in. So, and it's anything from, I mean, you've seen our showroom, it's anything from a Model T Ford on up to a, you know, late model Corvette or Mustang, you know, with a focus on muscle cars. So the most, you know, majority of what we get is going to be Chevelles, Camaros, Corvettes, Mustangs.
Man, well, that's awesome, man. This thing handles well, it rides good, it sounds awesome. I mean, you can't lose with a 396, I'm sorry. You can't lose with a 396 with a Chevelle. That's right, I'm ready to get it. Man, you heard it. Car Guy Chronicles on Tom Slowick, man. And one thing I'm happy with, and I hope our viewers are happy with, come to Street Side Classics, man. Ask for Tom, especially in the Georgia area. And, you know, if there's a car that you're looking for, that you specifically want, I'm pretty sure they'll have it here with 475 cars in the showroom. But if they don't, they can actually find it for you. And that's totally awesome, man. So you heard it from Car Guy Chronicles on Tom Slowick, and we'll catch you next month on Street Side Classics, Test Drive of the Month.
This is Brandon with Atlanta Auto Restoration, and you tune in to Muscles and Classics.
Yeah, that was funny. Speaking of funny, you know what I'm saying, what was up with the inside joke in the intro?
Inside joke. The man let you sit in his car and you drove.
You stole
off.
the man's car.
Straight up.
Okay.
First off, I had never driven an Aventador. That's
So?
one. 2, if I'd have stole his car, he would have never got it back. And that's why we don't take you nowhere right now.
Whatever, that's neither here nor there. That's water under the bridge, is what I'm saying.
I don't think it was funny. But anyway, so we still going to exotics racing? Anyway is right. Family, welcome back to the show. Up next, we have a new segment, Inside with Georgia Builders, as we bring you some of the world's greatest unknown builders right here inside the state of Georgia. So sit back and
And that
enjoy.
quarter could match up and bounce.
You won't be going, bro. You won't be driving if I got anything to do with it.
Oh, we gonna see about
Anything.
it. Straight up.
Family, you are now inside of Georgia Builders with John Bonner and the Race Factory. Sub-Zero. Family, we are now inside of the Race Factory, and it is Muscle and Classics' honor and absolute pleasure to introduce you to a Georgia legend who's a master builder and drag racing legend, John Bonner. All right, welcome back to Muscle and Classics, and you are now inside with Georgia Builders. We are here with John at Race Factory. Now, some of you guys may know John from the racetrack. And when I say some of you guys, it's most of you guys in Georgia. You've seen that blue Mustang out there that goes down the track like it's on the line. John, what's going on, man?
All right.
Thanks for having us today, man. Thanks for having us today. I am your #1 fan, I'm sorry, in Georgia, man. Anywhere you line up, I'm putting my money on John. John can run with anyone in the country. And today he's been nice enough to let us inside Race Factory. And John, just tell us a little bit, man, about how long you guys been open, you know, what all kind of work you do, you know, besides kick butt on the track.
We've been in business about 20 years. We do anything from your mile race car, 6.0, 7.0s, to your full Pro Mod type or Outlaw 10.5 cars or stock suspension cars. We do anything from hanging carbon front ends, doors, scoops, full carbon interiors, Lexan, build rear ends, front end suspension parts, build your whole car from just a pile of tubing to your full rollout car.
Okay.
Just whatever you need, except for paint. We don't paint anything. We send all that out. Some people have their preference, paint or wrapping or whatever.
Right.
Any of the other stuff, any of your fabrication stuff, we do all that. Whether it's wheelie bars or, changing your shocks out for you or, tuning your MSD box, whether it's a grid or 7531, installing nitrous systems, fuel systems, whatever you need in your racing stuff, we can take care of.
Y'all pretty much cover it, bumper to bumper. Done.
To bumper, yep. Whether it's fixing a car you've wrecked or building you a whole complete car or doing some upgrades on the car you've already got.
Right.
Whatever your needs are, we can take care of that.
Well, everybody in the race community in Georgia knows you guys. You guys' work speaks for itself, And I understand too, this is a family business. You learned this, you took over from your dad, and you kind of do it together with your father, and that's how it started for you. How long have you been building, and did it just start with you going to school or just working with your dad every day?
Well, this dad used to, before we got in the shop, he'd build out behind the house in the garage. And I'd be out there watching him, helping some. And, when I was younger, you wanted to play outside with all the other kids and all, he'd be making your butt in there work. So, there for a little while, I didn't really like it because, I was young and I wanted to play with all the other kids out there playing ball and so forth. And I was having to be in the shop in there, holding a bucking tool for doing rivets and all that stuff there, And so, when I got up a little age there, I was out in the streets, with all your friends, girls and all that stuff there. But then, I came back to it.
Right.
Started, once I started racing all, then really started getting into, wanting to build the cars and see what it takes to make them go fast and what it takes to make them go down the strip straight and so forth. So, we really started paying attention to the mechanics of it and all that. But he started, doing cars, way back when he's like 16, 17, taking motors out of, one car and putting in another type of car, kind of like they do the Chevrolet motors now in the Ford and so forth.
Swaps,
he was doing the same thing back then. Making the stuff work out. And, then my first race I went to was a national event and I was still in the carrier.
Wow.
I was, just a little bitty old thing. So, so I've been around it, all my life.
Your whole life.
That's probably,
So
what
your
got me into
DNA,
it, being so small there and hearing all that stuff and all the racing fuel and all. So, it's basically in my blood. His too. He's been doing it, since he was 16, 17. So it's just progressed on. And, my kids now, my oldest one, he works in there in the shop. And when he gets out of school now.
Wow.
So it's just a progressive thing.
Generations now, huh?
Yep.
Wow, it's in your DNA, man. You guys have a natural knack, and as straight as your car go down the track, all your cars, as straight as they go down the track, man, you guys are definitely precise. And I think drag racing nowadays, everybody's just jumping in, and you got people that don't really know.
Right.
And just the
quality in you guys' cars. The times I witnessed you race personally, man, I'm totally impressed, man. Like I say, I put my money on you any day, anywhere you line up. I put my money on you. So let me ask you a question. Talking about the cars, when are you guys going to be out racing again? Because you know we love to see you. So when are you going to be out? You going to be to any new events coming up?
Yeah, Lights Out 9 will be my next race.
Okay, when is that?
Mid-February.
Okay. We definitely will keep you posted on the dates. We get the dates to you. Yeah.
And after that, scored what promoters putting on races. Most time, David Floyd puts on races at Macon. His track is, he owns the track. And Middle Georgia Motorsports Park. He puts on a bunch of small block nitrous races and also 29 races and so forth. So,
right.
Whenever he has a race, we do go support him.
Okay.
So, we go anywhere, Tennessee, the Carolinas, Alabama, Florida, just wherever they got a small block nitrous race for us.
Yeah, you all over the internet kicking butt. Yeah.
We usually show up for them and all. A lot of times people, don't want to run the car. We get some people that don't mind running it, but a lot of people, call it all kind of stuff, pro mod, this, that, and the other. Even though mine's, less sophisticated than theirs are, they still want to cry about the car because it'll go down any track, any time. I don't care if it's hot, cold, slick, whatever. The car will make the trip.
Straight as a line, straight as an arrow. Beautiful thing.
That's why usually most people don't want to try to run the car because they know that it's going to make the trip basically 99% of the time.
Yes, sir. I've never seen that car lose. Never. I've never seen that car lose.
Very seldom, but every now and then, it's drag racing. You can't win them all.
Yeah.
But we go out there and we just let the car do what it does and so forth. And you get a bunch of people just talk trash all the time at the track. And most of the time we just try to stay to ourselves and make sure the car's right and all. But we're there actually to race win. I ain't there to talk trash on the other racer. Now, if we lose, I'll tell the other guy, good race and so forth. You'll get some to get mad and don't want to talk to you and so forth and all. And if we win, we win. We don't. I ain't got no ego that's that big and say, if I don't win, I'm gonna get mad and so forth. It's racing. Anything can have a little $5 part take you out the race. Or, you might spin the tire, it may stand up, or you may hurt the motor. You never know when one of them motors gonna burn a piston or whatever. And you may be running the car over there that's half a second slower, and you might burn a piston or something happen and put you out the race. Well, that don't mean that. He's any better than you, you're any better than him. It's just your luck wasn't there that day. But you'll get some people that do that, even though they're slow there and win, oh my God, they're the baddest thing on the planet. Well, you might be at that race, at that time. But, you get a lot of people like that. It's like on the shows and all, they be, just talking that smack and all. Which, I got a buddy that does all my PR stuff there, that talks all the trash talking. I just watch on there. I go to the track and let the car do all the time.
I know that's right, because it usually talks. Let me ask you a question. The blue car, does it have a name?
Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero. Okay, because I've heard, it's a favorite out to the track, the Speedway. When I've seen you guys there, several of the older ladies, they call it, they're Smurfette. They call the car Smurfette. Sub-Zero.
The fans love that car, but the racers over there, they don't like it.
No, they do not. They hate to see you show up. So let me ask you this. I know you got a couple of other cars you run. Or one other car, two other cars?
Two other cars. We got a 57 we run the 470 class with. Then we got a 41 Willis we run the 450 class with.
Beautiful car. Beautiful car.
Most of them, you hardly ever have them races anymore. Used to, you have a bunch of those races and all, but now they're just few and far between. So, we don't really, stay up on that stuff now. We just run the small tire stuff, small block nitrous. Sometimes we have to, run just anything on a 28. I might have to run a big block, with twin turbos or a big block nitrous car, which I don't mind. I'll get in there and race with them because anything can happen. They can spin the tire, whatever. It's called racing, not winning.
I know that's right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it, live from the race factory with John, Mr. Barner. Hey man. Just like I said, I'm a fan, and you keep laying it down, and we're going to be there to see it. And that's right. As far as Muscle and Classics and E.RED is concerned, Georgia Street King.
Y'all get ready for 2018?
That's right. That's right. I have not seen a car yet in Georgia that can run Mr. Barner, and I'll put money on it that there's not one nowhere in the country. We'll catch you next time on Inside Georgia Builders.
Special thanks to John Sr. and Jr. and the whole Race Factory family. And here's another look at why John and Sub-Zero are the kings of Georgia streets.
this is Tom, and you're watching Muscle and Classics.
Well, that'll do it for this month's episode of Muscle and Classics. We hope you enjoyed it, and as always important, keep God first and keep it in your own lane.